Alright guys, welcome back to my channel. We are here with the first episode of the Horror House mini-series. I'm just going to introduce you real quick to the people that will be a part of the series. This right here is Dennis Moonstone. This right here is Miles Ravenwood. This is Samantha Summer. This right here is Minso Choi. This is Mariah Bloom. This is Raven Knight, Hawk Ravenwood, and Vincent Maldonado. Now these sims are all from the gallery. I just downloaded them all from the gallery and just kind of tweaked them a little bit, but pretty much we're here at Brightchester University. All these guys are college students, and Hawk right here, his last name is Ravenwood and his brother's name is also Ravenwood, his last name. They pretty much want to go down to Ravenwood, back where they grew up, and they want to show their friends how creepy the place is and how creepy the town is. We know that if you have the pack, you know that Ravenwood is full of ghosts and like specters and things like that, but what these guys don't know is that the house that they're staying at that is supposedly haunted is actually inhabited by a serial killer. So each of these guys are pretty much putting their life at risk in this series, and one of them will die each episode, unbeknownst to them. But if we go here, pretty much I have every single one of them on this wheel, and every time it's time for the killer to kill someone, I think this is the fairest way to do it. So I would just click here. And boom, that would be our first victim. So that's not going to be our first victim because we haven't done it yet. But when it's time to do it, we will spin this wheel and we'll see which one of these will die. And by the end of it, I think I do want to leave at least one sim surviving. You know, there's always a survivor in a slasher film or whatever. So I think that's what we're going to do. But I am going to have them head over to the place that they're going to be staying at. They're going to be leaving the university and they plan on just staying just for the weekend. It is Friday. We'll see what happens. All right, so we are here at this house, and you know, Ravenwood is a creepy looking place to begin with, but this house that I got from the gallery, apparently it is a remake of the Amityville Horror House, so that makes it a little bit more creepy. But this house is absolutely gnarly. There's like broken things. I have these little sleeping bags set up for them. Pretty much all we have here are like this little game, little fire there. The TV again is broken. Over here in the kitchen is an absolute mess. The house just looks like a terrible place that you wouldn't really want to stay, especially if you're a college student or a girl. I can imagine these girls are absolutely grossed out by this place. She's like, what the hell is this place? Look at this. Surroundings are filthy. Yeah. How about we try to clean up a little bit just to make it a little bit more livable? It's only supposed to be for the weekend, so I'm sure you guys will be fine. I think the fridge does work. The fridge does work, but we do also have this little thing here to get snacks and stuff like that. But if we do go upstairs, this is where the girls will be sleeping, in this little room. For some reason, they feel more protected upstairs. But the truth is that across from here in this locked room is this guy. This is Noah Campbell, and he is going to be the serial killer of the series. Right now, he has a little bit of a smiley face on, but he can change his faces depending on his mood, or you know, oops, sorry, didn't mean to kill that person. But we'll keep this little sad face because it's probably the creepiest one in my opinion. But if we click on him, you'll see that I did download the extreme violence mod, which is the mod that I will be using to pretty much kill off all these other sims. I'm gonna keep this as minimally graphic as possible. I want the videos to do well, obviously, but I don't want to get them, you know, demonetized or banned because of like too much violence or anything like that. So I also don't want them to get age restricted. So I'm gonna, you know, just keep this guy here. We're gonna say that he knows that these people are in this house, but he's just gonna wait for the perfect moment to strike. Everyone else is grossed out though. I did make a club where it's for them to just be friendly and sleep and kind of play party games. So I'm gonna click that and just let them kind of hang out over here. Maybe we'll play a game together. Okay, we could only play with 4 other people. That's fine. Let's get a little game going. You know, everyone's freaking out because this place is gross, but listen, you're the one that brought them here, buddy. Unbeknownst to you, you're about to get all your friends killed. it is early. I think I want to have them go to not this lake, but there's like another lake that is in Ravenwood. It's in the other part of the map, but I think I'll have them go there and maybe have the killer kind of like follow them slowly, and then we'll kind of see what happens. Maybe I'll set the actions to, let's stop playing this and let's do swim, and we'll go to that place over there. Let's do swimming. And let's get a ride over there. All right, so this is the area that I wanted them to hang out in. I don't know what it's called. It has a name, but it's where this guy's head is or whatever. I had Dennis bring a little radio. So I'm gonna have him turn on maybe. I feel like they'd like some metal, like all of them. It is sunny. Let's have them all just go swimming together and just kind of hang out. You know, just a couple college students hanging out. Just want them to kind of chill out and just talk to each other. Should probably put that music louder. Although I'll have music playing over this anyways. But I feel like these young kids would make it louder. There you go. That seems a little bit more accurate. Alright, nice, nice. Seems like everyone is having fun. Pretty cool. Alright, and here from this perspective, as you can see, we are currently in the eyes of Noah Campbell, the serial killer. And he's already scoping out the people staying at that house. Oh, make sure you don't go over there, dude. Don't go over there. Alright, this dude almost blew his cover because he wanted to jam out to the music. But yeah, he's pretty much just here scoping them out. They're all hanging out with each other. And I think he's gonna wait till it gets darker so that he can pretty much kill someone. Actually, there's actually someone here that shouldn't be seeing us. How about we create a victim? Oh, okay. That was a little bit more graphic than I wanted, but maybe we should get out of here for now. We'll come back. There's this freaking crazy lady. We're gonna say that she's like,
oh my god, there's a killer over there. You young kids need to get out of here.
And before we have them leave, let's see which sim is gonna stay behind and die. Alright, so we're here at the wheel, and before I have all the sims go back home, we're going to choose who the killer is gonna kill next. Let's see who's gonna stay behind in a typical horror movie where the young people stay behind and get killed while the other ones leave. Let's see who's gonna be the first one in the group to die. Okay, and our first victim is Mariah. Of course, this chose the blonde girl. The typical hot blonde dies in the beginning, I guess. But we're gonna say that for all intents and purposes, her and, what's this guy's name? Vincent and her are gonna stay behind and kind of like, he has a crush on her, we're gonna say that, and he's gonna try to make out with her. And when he goes to the bathroom, the killer is gonna come out and do his thing. And then he's gonna think that she left so that they can kind of go for a little bit being in the house, not thinking that there's like a killer or anything like that. So let's do that. All right, so everyone else is leaving and these two are getting a little bit flirty. I'm gonna have her flirt with him, maybe embrace, maybe while they're in the water. I don't know if they could do that, but let's have him be flirty as well. Flirtation, exchange numbers. Oh, your bladder's going down. You are gonna have to go to the bathroom soon. Alright, that is such an awkward hug. Why don't we chat over here? Alright, so all the other guys are leaving. They're gonna head back to the creepy, gross, haunted house. This other lady is just still here. She's freaked out from that murder she saw earlier. Alright, dude, you can go pee. Go to the bathroom, I guess. We'll wait out here. We'll just have her come here and just dance while you go to the bathroom. Perfect. And she's just gonna chill here and dance. Alright, so Vincent came out of the bathroom and he noticed all these people here asking, hey, have you seen this, blonde girl in a blue bathing suit? And they're like, no, we just showed up for, this little party that we kind of always have. And pretty much it seems like she ditched him. He thought he was gonna get lucky with her, but it seems like everyone else here is the ones that are getting lucky with this little nude party thing. So I think I'm just gonna have Vincent go home. I think he's assuming that Mariah just kind of left. Right now, him or anyone else in the house, they have no idea that there's a murder or that Mariah is dead. Alright guys, I'm going to wrap things up here. I hope you guys enjoyed the first episode of the mini-series. In the next one, we'll see Vincent finally make it home. And when he tells the gang that Mariah ditched him, things start to spiral, especially when they realize she never made it back. Things are about to get crazy, so if you like this video, drop a like, consider subscribing, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.